Okay, guys. So Richard Hart just released some tweets that demonstrate that he's willing to fight this, that he's willing to stand up for our rights, the freedom to transact. Let's take a look at the things that he's shared right now. First of all, he retweeted this. Self custody is essential to defending freedom. Permissionless peer-to-peer transactions are like cash, no third party needed. Everything else essentially is a permission system where someone else can filter your transactions, right? This is the first one. And then the second one is he retweeted one of his old tweets. The right to transact underpins all other rights. You don't have free speech if you can't buy a stamp or a net connection. You can't assemble if you can't buy gas or a ticket. The right to transact needs to be enshrined and protected against all uh, enemies, foreign and domestic. I this really demonstrates the kind of I'll say what will I say, American spirit, right? And it's nice to see. Blockchains are a library. Now, this is the latest tweet that is tweeted. That is just tweeted now, right? A few hours, just I think under 2 hours ago. Blockchains are a library. Blocks are people's writing, math, art, speech. Blockchain software is the publishing software you use to publish the speech you've created to the public. The First Amendment protects your right to communicate with your fellow man. Banning the pen would be worse than banning the pen would be worse than banning a book. Blockchains are a digital pen by which you make permanent, immutable, provable speech. They are a unique tool by which you can prove that you said something at a certain time. A tool which lets you communicate with fellow man permissionlessly as God intended, a building block for digital future of man. The Constitution has been proven in court to protect numerous types of speech, from dance, nudity to code. Blockchains are more than just speech. They are also the very tools by which you can broadcast your ideas to the world, often Turing complete vast possibilities. Now, I think that this is just saying that look, he's willing to fight for this, and this is actually one of the core principles of human freedom that we need. And look, I definitely applaud this. Let's take a look at some of the responses there, because you cannot reply, but people have been retweeting this, right? We see Brett, one of the top pulse chain developers, heart emoji. They awesome, awesome. Here we go. If you thought for a second that Richard Hart was not fully prepared for this fight, you need to stop talking and pay more attention. The world is about to see a real cypherpunk is what a real cypherpunk is capable of. I'm liking the Trump analogy for Richard more and more. You can object to his antics and disagree with some of his morals, but he has a habit of forcing you to think about things in different ways and asking good questions you never thought to ask. Now, this is definitely a more thoughtful Richard, because obviously he's not producing tweets as much as he normally does. He's normally really active on Twitter, but now he's really this is almost like sniping, really one important, hard hitting, dropping the most important facts of where we stand and what this is, and how to really represent it. Not only does Richard Hart save people's life, he makes them smarter too. Thanks, Richard. Right. Words from the goat from Pulse and Cowboy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then we have JNE Investments. We have your back, Richard. We all wish there was a way for us to help this fight, this battle. If there's anything we can do, let us know. Awesome, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. The boss has spoken. So we definitely see lots of support from a lot of Hexicans, from a lot of Hexicans. This is great. So look, I think that this is possibly a great response, and it definitely shows that I think he's willing to fight this. And this has to be these battles have to be fought. If you do not attain freedom by just passively accepting everything, if you feel that look, rights are being infringed on at this point, the best thing is to use all means, all legal means, in order to fight that battle and stand up for your rights. And the beauty about that is that it opens doors for everybody. So I said this earlier again. Look, this is a fight against Pulse Chain is a fight against uh, the entire crypto space, because this is how things work, right? Most Western countries have common law. Now, common law means that one judgment impacts the next judgment, impacts the next judgment, impacts the next judgment, because things have to be fair. People have to be treated fairly, right? Without fear or favor. So so any bad judgment that comes to Hexicans or that comes to Hex and Pulse will affect Ethereum, will affect Uniswap, will affect everything else in the crypto space. So right now, the best thing to do is to rally behind Richard Hart and make sure that he has all the tools that are necessary in order to fight this fight and win. Okay, blockchains equals free speech library podium of the world. Those who limit this library podium are limiting life. Time to stand up and fight for your right to speak, or forever be controlled. Silence. You have been warned. Thank you, Richard, for your liberty. We fight. Yeah. Now, again, I gotta say this again. Look, I think, yeah, it's definitely an American thing of really standing up for your rights and doing yeah, I think, look, let's fight this out. If this has to go to court, let it go to court. Hayton versus yeah. Your lawyer stream today was totally biased. Cake or Uniswap, and then okay. This is some other stuff. But yeah, all in all, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know if you like it and what you think about this response. Is it strong enough? How do you think these will move, go forward, move from here? I do think that this story, it in the next few weeks, it won't be as big as it is right now. We have the highest of stakes coming out soon, and that will be some noise, and then things will quieten down, right? Because if you look at what's been happening in the space, Binance has got many cases with the SEC, and but it's quiet right now. So then at some point it'll come back again. So, but I think that in a few weeks all this will be gone. Now I think after this tweet, I haven't checked the price out, but if I was a guessing man, I would say that the price should have gone up a little bit of pounds, because definitely this should give some confidence, at least to Hexagons, some of those who had started to say that, look, I'm heading off. So now the price is 0.40571. So we are up, according to Go Pulse. Unfortunately, I didn't share my screen. We're up 26% from yesterday. So the bottoms of yesterday. Yesterday it was a free fall. Anyway, guys, this is not financial advice, not any legal advice or anything like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time.